It was that wonderful time of the year again. Thanksgiving passed by without a flash. Snow started to fall, and camp was where the party stayed. The absolutely frigid temperature stood out this Monday, but hell, it wasn't dubbed Snowvember for nothing. The sun was still down, but the moon was nearing the horizon as well. 4:30 a.m. was a little early for me to get up, but I could never miss out on the first day of rifle hunting season in the state. My father and I got in our hunting gear, orange vest, orange hat, camouflage clothing under that, and got into his truck to head out for the forest. When we reached the thick forest, we grabbed our guns. This year he allowed me to carry my own gun. I spent so many years hunting with him. He helped me aim since I got my hunting permit from the safety course 3 years ago. Got a little strung out. The rifle was a beautiful wooden and metal gun. The fast focus eyepiece of the scope ranged 8 to 12 times zoom, which was always good. The hike wasn't that long, but spanned about 10 minutes. It was around 4:50 a.m. and the sun was just hitting the horizon as we found the perfect tree to sit up against. It's really funny the fact I was doing this. My mother always raised me to never kill another animal unless we need the food very badly. Hunting first day became a bit of a tradition at this point, though. The waiting was uncanny, or so it seemed to be. About 40 minutes before we finally caught sight of something moving. The relaxing was never my favorite part of hunting, but I'm pretty sure it was my father's main reason to hunt in the first place. My father pointed out the movement, and we met eyes. I raised my rifle to my shoulder, used the scope to identify my target. I switched the safety off and pulled my finger on the trigger. After a small pull, the smell of gunpowder filled the space in front of me, as the rifle forced me back with a kick. The loud echo of the gun shot throughout the forest, but I seemed to have hit the target. Of course, we then had to walk up to the body and drag it back to the truck. We did some field dressing inside the woods before we carried it. Opened its stomach, took out the organs, made sure not to hit the bladder, the basics. After the organs came out, we tied the back legs with a rope and dragged the body all the way back through the 10-minute walk. When we got to the truck, I was ecstatic. This was my second animal since I started, and the last one gave us good meat and produce for a week. The jerky, steaks, and seared meat. We even mounted the skull on the plaque in the living room. As we put the animal in the bed of the truck, my father reached over and took something off his shoulder that he took from that catch the other day, from the first day. Here, bud, you did good today. Just a little something from the kill to remember it. Most people make lamps or rugs out of something like that. He said as he handed the object to me. Awesome! This is perfect! I exclaimed with joy as I raised it to my eyes. A new orange vest. This one with a smaller bullet hole in it. Well, that was another short creepypasta, and I guess this was kind of alright, except for a few grammatical errors on this story. But to the point that I'm gonna get here from about rifle hunting season and all that, about that orange vest, what I'm trying to say is that it had a smaller bullet hole in it. I'm not sure where that man got that vest, But if it has a smaller bullet hole in it, I assume it must have belonged to somebody. I don't know, it might have belonged to someone who was probably killed in a hunting accident or something, because that does bring up a lot of suspicious feelings. So anyways, feel free to comment, rate, and favorite this video, subscribe to my channel, look me up on Facebook, all that. And I'll be back with more creepypasta videos very soon. And hopefully try to get a bunch of them wrapped up before Halloween. So anyways, this is Marshall Leon signing off for now.